Jousting, a word that conjures images of knights in shining armor, gallant horses, and the thunderous applause of medieval crowds. A spectacle of bravery, skill, and chivalry. It was more than just a sport, it was a way of life for many knights. Imagine the thunder of hooves, the clash of lance on shield, and the roar of the crowd as two knights charged at each other. This was the reality of medieval tournaments, where honor and glory were on the line. Knights clad in shining armor would charge at each other on horseback, their lances aimed with precision. Their goal, to unseat their opponent with a well-aimed lance, demonstrating their superior skill and strength. Jousting wasn't just a sport, it was a test of courage, a measure of a knight's valor and determination. It was a test of courage, where only the bravest dared to compete, a display of skill at arms where precision and technique were as important as strength, and a vital part of a knight's training for war, honing their abilities for the battlefield. It was a dangerous game, where the risk of injury or even death was ever present. But the rewards, both in prestige and prizes, were great. Victorious knights were celebrated and revered. The origins of jousting can be traced back to the 11th century, evolving from early medieval combat training. It quickly spread throughout Europe, becoming a central feature of medieval life and culture. Tournaments were grand events, attracting nobles and commoners alike, creating a sense of community and shared excitement. But jousting wasn't just about brute strength. It required a combination of physical prowess and mental acuity. It was also about horsemanship, weaponry skills, and crucially, the quality of a knight's armor. The best knights were those who mastered all these elements, making jousting a true test of a knight's mettle. Today we journey into the world of medieval armor, specifically jousting armor. This wasn't your everyday battle attire, it was heavier, stronger, and specifically designed for the unique demands of the tournament. And at its heart was 18-gauge steel. 18-gauge steel, a material both strong and flexible, perfect for crafting armor that could withstand the impact of a lance. Blacksmiths would heat the steel, hammering it into shape with incredible skill. Each piece carefully crafted to fit the knight perfectly. This process could take weeks, even months. It was a testament to the dedication and craftsmanship of the medieval blacksmith. But the result was a suit of armor that was both functional and a work of art. The first step in crafting jousting armor was to create the basic plates. These plates, cut from large sheets of 18-gauge steel, would form the different parts of the armor, each plate carefully shaped to fit the knight's body. The blacksmith would use a variety of tools, hammers, anvils, and chisels, shaping the steel with precision. The plates were then curved, providing a better defense against blows. Holes were punched for rivets, which would hold the plates together. Layers of leather and padding were added underneath, providing additional protection and comfort for the knight. Perhaps the most iconic piece of jousting armor was the helm. This helmet protected the knight's head from the devastating impact of a lance. The helm was a marvel of engineering, often featuring a distinctive, almost alien design. Crafted from thick 18-gauge steel, the helm enclosed the knight's entire head, leaving only a narrow slit for vision. This slit, often reinforced with bars, offered limited visibility but provided maximum protection. Some helms even had a beavor, a separate piece that covered the lower face and neck, offering additional protection against blows that glanced off the main visor. Section 5. The breastplate, shielding the heart of battle. Protecting the knight's torso was the breastplate, a large curved piece of 18-gauge steel. It covered the chest and abdomen. This was a critical piece of armor, as a direct hit from a lance here could be fatal. The breastplate was specifically designed to deflect lances. It featured a thick, reinforced center and often a lance rest. This projection on the right side of the breastplate helped to stabilize the lance during a charge. The backplate, similarly crafted from 18-gauge steel, protected the knight's back. Together, the breastplate and backplate formed an almost impenetrable barrier. Section 6. Gauntlets and arm harness, tools of the trade. The knight's arms, responsible for wielding the lance, needed their own specialized protection. This came in the form of gauntlets and an arm harness. The gauntlets, essentially armored gloves, were crafted from articulated plates of 18-gauge steel. These plates allowed for a surprising degree of dexterity, essential for controlling both the reins and the lance. The arm harness, composed of multiple segments, covered the entire length of the arm from shoulder to wrist. It was designed to deflect blows and prevent the arm from being broken or dislocated during a joust. Section 7. Leg harness and sabatons. Forging footwork. The knight's legs and feet, whilst not directly targeted in a joust, were still vulnerable to injury. To protect them, a leg harness and sabatons were worn. The leg harness, similar in construction to the arm harness, shielded the thighs and lower legs. It consisted of multiple plates of 18-gauge steel. These were connected by flexible rivets and leather straps, allowing for freedom of movement, which was crucial for staying balanced in the saddle. Finally, the sabatons protected the knight's feet. These steel shoes, often pointed at the toe, provided additional protection against crushing blows. Section 8. Finding the modern lists. Jousting in the 21st century. You might think jousting is a relic of the past, confined to history books and museums, but you'd be wrong. This ancient sport, once the domain of medieval knights, has found a new lease on life in our modern world. Jousting is very much alive, experiencing a resurgence in popularity in the 21st century. From Europe to North America, and even parts of Asia, people are rediscovering the thrill and pageantry of this historic competition. Across the globe, modern knights and ladies are donning their armor, taking to the lists to relive this ancient sport. Intrigued, these contemporary jousters are not just hobbyists, they are dedicated athletes who train rigorously to perfect their skills. Want to witness this spectacle for yourself? You're in luck. Jousting tournaments are held regularly, drawing large crowds who come to cheer on their favorite knights. The atmosphere is electric, filled with the clashing of lances and the cheers of the audience. Numerous organizations and teams keep the spirit of jousting alive. These groups are passionate about preserving the traditions and techniques of the sport, often hosting workshops and training sessions for newcomers. A quick search online for jousting associations or jousting clubs will reveal a world of dedicated enthusiasts. You'll find forums, social media groups, and websites brimming with information and resources. You'll find information on upcoming events, teams, and even opportunities to learn more about this fascinating sport. Whether you're a history buff, a sports enthusiast, or just curious, the world of modern jousting has something to offer everyone. Section 9. Honoring the past, embracing the present. Jousting's enduring legacy. From its origins as a martial training exercise, jousting evolved into a grand spectacle, a test of skill, courage, and honor. Initially, it was a way for knights to hone their combat skills, preparing for the rigors of battle. Over time, it transformed into a form of entertainment that captivated the masses, drawing crowds from far and wide to witness the thrilling contests. And whilst the clang of steel on steel might not echo as loudly today, the spirit of jousting lives on. The essence of the sport, with its emphasis on bravery, precision, and honor, continues to resonate with people of all ages. The modern-day jousters, though separated by centuries from their medieval predecessors, share the same passion and dedication. Modern jousters, clad in armor crafted using techniques passed down through generations, continue to captivate audiences worldwide. These artisans and athletes spend countless hours perfecting their craft, ensuring that every piece of armor is both functional and historically accurate. Their dedication to authenticity adds a layer of depth to the spectacle, making it not just a sport, but a living history lesson. They embody the same bravery and skill as their medieval counterparts. Each joust is a testament to their training and commitment, a display of physical prowess and mental fortitude. The sight of a jouster charging down the list, lance in hand, is a powerful reminder of the timeless appeal of this ancient sport. Jousting, in its modern incarnation, is more than just a sport. It is a vibrant community of enthusiasts who come together to celebrate a shared passion. Festivals and tournaments are held around the world, drawing participants and spectators alike. These events are a blend of competition and camaraderie, where the past and present merge seamlessly. It's a living link to our history, a testament to the enduring human fascination with chivalry, competition, and the thrill of the contest. The pageantry and tradition of jousting offer a window into a bygone era, allowing us to connect with our ancestors in a unique and meaningful way. The values of chivalry and honor that defined the medieval knight continue to inspire and resonate today. So, next time you encounter jousting, remember, it's not just a spectacle, it's a rich tapestry of history, culture, and tradition woven together. Each joust is a story, a reenactment of the past brought to life in the present. The excitement and energy of the event are palpable, drawing you into a world where knights and chivalry reign supreme. It's a journey through time, a celebration of human courage and craftsmanship, and a testament to the enduring power of tradition. Whether you're a participant or a spectator, jousting offers a unique and unforgettable experience, bridging the gap between history and the present day. The legacy of jousting endures, a shining example of the timeless human spirit.